Okay, I think I'm live. How is everyone? How are all my absolute favorite people, my loves? I think I'm a minute late. Apologies. And also apologies, I did not have time to redo my makeup. Normally I do. Hey Tammy. Hey Carol, hey Savage, hey Gloriana, hey Deborah, hey Steph, hey Lisa. I think I saw Nakia in here too. Hey Nakia. What else is in here? Emma, how you doing? I think that's everyone who's chatted so far. I just want to check one little thing. So yeah, sorry, I haven't been able to redo my makeup. I've been so crazy busy today. I was supposed to have the morning to do some work because my cousins and I normally have a meeting on Friday mornings for one of our companies. And this week they were like, oh no, let's not have it. And then they were like, okay, let's do an hour. And then we ended up doing an hour and it ended up being like 4 hours. So yeah, and the day was just wild. I'm trying to see this and okay, found it. Okay, so how are we doing? I see everyone's talking about the weather. Today has been awful, terrible weather. It's been raining and like wintry. I even like turned hey Kaya, I even turned hey Paige, Helen, hey, how you all doing? Turn the heat on for a few minutes. It's so cold and bad. I'm like, what is going on? Isn't it supposed to be June? So yesterday, I have something cool to tell you guys. And yesterday I went on the IMDB page and that's an echo. I went on IMDb and there's they've changed the casting around a bit, so we can look at that too. And also I ordered my new desk and my chair today, so next week I'll be at I'm slowly adding because I want to make this room just for you guys, like just a YouTube studio. So I've got the desk and the chair coming, and then I'm gonna get so that this is the doors right here, and there's like a room in front of me, so I'm gonna put the desk like there, and then I'm either gonna have this be the backdrop or like this wall. And I was gonna get I'm gonna get a big thing of like the L Word printed, and then maybe like a cool thing with like my channel name and stuff. But I really want to get a new Mac like desktop because for videos I just need the storage, and it's just I mean they're really expensive, and I want to get new editing software too. So I'm just trying to squirrel away some money to hopefully buy like while the show's still on. I'm hoping to get it. I got the chair I got for the desk is like purple and black, and I really wanted to get the iMac that's purple, so it would look really nice in this room. And then I've got like my lights and stuff, obviously. Hey Mary, hey Rosette, hey Elizabeth. So let's check out the IMDb page. I do have something cool to tell you guys. It's about I guess it's about the show a little bit and the channel. So let's check out IMDb first. So Let's see, because the one thing I was hoping is that they would add some more um episode titles, but they haven't, which is, I don't know whether like they're holding off doing that or, and I don't know, I was really hoping we'd get the trailer this week, but it has to be next week. There's no way that it's going to be, there's no way it's going to be this time next week and we haven't still got the trailer. I mean, come on. Right? We have to get it next week. Oh, greetings from Holland. Hello, Holland. Maybe I'm pronouncing this wrong, but Gre, maybe? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Maybe now that we're talking, you mean about the trailer and stuff. Well, Tammy already knows what the cool thing I'm going to tell you guys is, because they'll tell me all the time when things happen to me. Kai, I didn't know you were in Holland. Gosh, I didn't know you were in Holland. Oh, I'm saying it right. Whoa. So, because sometimes I get really paranoid because like my accent is so weird that, sometimes trying to get sorted. Oh, okay, I'm not showing my screen. My gosh, lots of people from the Holland. Hey, Jashquita, how you doing? I haven't seen you. I don't think last week. Glad you can make it. We're just going into the IMDB page because there's some well, because everyone knows we still don't have no damn trailer, which they are really, really testing us. Hey, Jessica. Oh, so yeah, so thanks so much for coming, guys. I was trying to organize something with my friends for like, we do like, I tell you guys, we do like our every like 2 or 3 weeks dinner. And I'm always like, please, can we not do it on Fridays? But I'll always make up for it. So, yeah, let's have a look. See. Oh no, this isn't the way I got into it. What way did I get into it? Oh. I had this yesterday where I like could not. Oh, has anybody watched the just on Netflix that made me think of it. Sarah Shahi has that new show. I know, Tammy, you said that it wasn't out where you are yet, or it's coming out. I'm gonna watch it I'm gonna watch like the first few episodes tonight. Am I missing something? Like, what am I doing here? Okay. Season 2. So these are the 2 episodes that we knew. It's annoying to not have the. Let me see if I can pop out the chat actually in this one. It's just easier to. Okay, here we go. So keep track of what you guys are saying. So yeah, so we knew, okay, that late to the party and. Sorry, I'm just reading what you guys said. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Sarah Shahi's show later. If I really like her, it's really good. Maybe I'll do like a video on it. Okay, so I'm so surprised that because they'll definitely be done up until like episode 6 or 7 with editing, if not all the way done. So, and I noticed like the casting is all up to date, I think, to episode 5 or 6, and like the directors and stuff. Because remember that woman Catriel Kindred, she directed an episode of the L Word, and then she directed an episode of The Shy. So, and remember her episode was the one where we had the clacker, so it was how we could work out like what date, the filming and stuff was. So the first episode is directed by Marjorie Lewis Ryan, who's the showrunner. The writer isn't updated on, I don't think any. I think they have these and like Eileen isn't officially involved because she has that. Well, one, she's the Law and Order showrunner, but she also has that exclusive contract with CBS, I think it is, that runs all that. So that's why she's still like advising and stuff like that, but not in like an official capacity. So all our regular cast, and then we know, okay, Tina, Laura Holloman is in episode 1, and Carrie's being introduced in episode 1. Oh, that's weird, Deborah. This is my advice though. You should totally get a VPN, and you should get a VPN if you want to watch like the L Word when it comes out for Showtime too, because if you have a VPN, you can just get a Showtime subscription and then you can watch it the second it goes up, like on the 6th, and then every week where it gets released at midnight, so you can see the episode early for the L Word. And then if you have the VPN, like if there's a show that's not on the UK one, all I do is turn my VPN on to America or Germany or wherever I want, and I come, and all you have to do is literally switch the VPN on, and Netflix knows, and your like my Netflix that I pay for in the UK, if it thinks it's in America, it'll just show me the American one. So you literally have access to like everything, because here in the UK, we have The Office and Parks and Rec and stuff like that aren't on the American one. So some of my American friends, like one of my best friends, she works for Netflix, and they'll use the UK one to watch that stuff, or like the UK one. I think we only have Grey's Anatomy, or no, maybe we don't. And then I use it to watch Grey's Anatomy, like in America. And you can get VPNs for like $1.99 a month, and it actually protects you as well, like all your information and stuff too. Yeah, Deborah, the spoilers are going to be a nightmare, because I remember last season, the episode that I started my channel, episode 6, I knew that I was going to start the channel and do the episode 6 review before I even knew like Tina was coming back. I just wanted to do it. And I get up at 5 a.m. to watch the episode, because that's midnight Eastern time. So the episode, I literally was getting up, and like when you're like checking your social media in the morning, and it was like, I think I'd like got up and like brushed my teeth and was ready, and it was like 5:15. So someone hadn't even watched the entire episode. They turned it on, and then Tina's in like the first 5 minutes, and they watched it bang when it was released at midnight, and within 5 minutes they had posted the screenshot of Tina in the Facebook groups on Instagram, and it's like, like people haven't even finished the episode hasn't even aired one or the episode hasn't even ended and you're posting spoilers like come on. So I just feel like that might be, I would recommend if you don't want to try and not be spoiled, I would like come out of those groups or like mute them or something. I'm gonna try and put a swipe screen on everything, but you know what people are like in comments and stuff. A VPN's so worth it, Lisa, honestly, and it really protects you too. But you can get access to like anything then too. Okay, so we know episode one. Griffin Dunne's in episode one too. I'm really surprised that they're. I mean, I think it's good that they're having Laurel in the first episode, but I'm really surprised that they're introducing Carrie in that episode because the premiere is normally like really busy anyway, and there's a lot going on, and like we're catching up with everyone, we're setting ourselves up for the season. So it is surprising that they're like fitting that in. So I'm just going to go quickly through 1 and 2 because I think we pretty much already know what's going on. Yeah, see the writers on. I'm not sure that's right, but so yeah, all our regular cast. So Donald Faison, who's playing the book editor, he's coming in episode 2. Nat, Danny's dad, makes sense, but no Tina or Rosie. And then this is Sophie's family. So, we've been talking about, I'll talk about it when we get, because the wedding we think is around episode 4, 5, 6-ish. So episode 3, these were just recently updated. Yeah, this isn't right. There's no way that Marja's directing through like bang 3 in a row. That would be a lot. So this character is new too. And then Brooklyn Sanders, who Kayla is playing Kayla Allenwood. She is in this episode as well. So that's probably the introduction and start of her storyline. This character, the thing is, like, I'll show you guys when we get to the later episodes, but there's a couple of characters like this who seem like either characters who are like have like one line or very very minor characters. Some of them might not even have a line, and you'll see later on in the casting, they're on the casting, and then like the main cast isn't even there. And that's because like when extras are hired, they're hired through like a different thing. Like actors, like if you have a couple of lines or you're a character that's has like, I don't know, a police officer that interacts with the cast and says like 3 or 4 lines, you go through a manager, you audition, and it's very different because you get credited all the official ways, and then you will get paid like, for if you have a line, you're getting paid a lot more. It's all to do with like the Screen Actors Guild and all that stuff, and you have to get syndication money, and like the syndication money could literally be like at like some stuff I've got every like couple of months. I will literally get like in my bank account like $3 or something like that because someone's bought one of the DVDs of the movie or they've shown it on a channel. So that happens even with like guest stars in in like, any TV show or movie. But when they're extras, they're hired through like extra casting services, which is like different, and you get paid like a flat day rate. So, a couple of £100, and you basically like you could be an extra in like 5 different scenes, and you just go on that day, they give you something to wear, do your makeup, and they tell you, okay, like walk behind this person in the airport or something, and you get $200, $300 or whatever it is, and each day like you do that, but it's just like you're there and then boom, it's gone, like nothing more. So it is like and extras casting is like how they mostly fill those things. And then they normally will put out like, oh, like when they did the episode of the in the original where they all rode the bikes, they'll put out casting for like athletic women in their 20s to 50s, and it's just like a big, they just go through and like you have to give your measurements and all that stuff, and then they give you the outfit, and yeah. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, if anybody ever wants to have a real laugh, you can watch my movies on Netflix. Tammy just said, do you think episode 1 will be longer, or will be a longer one, or just regular? I'm pretty confident they'll all be the usual, like 50 to 54 minutes, because they normally make a big deal out of it. If it's, I mean, they might tack on the premiere might be 58 minutes, but if it's anything more, they usually really hype that up. And I don't think any episode of the L Word has ever been more than like, an hour. No episode, no Laurel in episode 2 or episode 3. So 3, and then pretty sure she's in 4. Yeah, this is right too, I think. So again, and then this is the first one with Vanessa Williams, episode 4. So I'm pretty sure Vanessa Williams is in 4 through 10. There might be one other one she's not in, but she's pretty much in all of them from 4 onwards. And oh no, Laurel's not in this one. This from, let me see. Well, no, because Vanessa Williams. It's hard to tell which one. Oh no, yeah, because look, Rosie and Laurel are in this one. I think they're only updated to episode 6. So we still need 7, 8, and 9, 10. Danny's dad is in like every episode. See, Nat's not in this one either. Okay, let's go back to wait for. You like my vintage Diana and Charles? There's so many royal cups. Okay, so no Nat, no Laurel, no Rosie. That's episode 4. So far, so Laurel's in 1, 5, and 6 so far. Same with Rosie. Nat's in, it's like Nat's in the first 2. I'm gonna like make like a chart and like put them all in it and count all up how many episodes each one of them's in. Oh no, Nat is in 3 too. So Nat's in the first 3. weird noise there, sorry. Sorry, I'm just catching up on what you guys said. The chat was like really behind. Oh, hey Brenda, we're just going through the IMDb pages because they updated episodes 3, 4, and 5. Oh no, sorry, 4, 5, and 6, but no titles. Yeah, Francesca, Rosie's only supposed to be in 3 still. Hey Stephanie. Oh, sorry, I should have said that at the top of the live. Laurel's anybody who was going to Laurel's London show, it's been pushed back, and she said that it's either going to happen in January or spring 2022. But I think this is just my opinion that they haven't finalized the filming for season 3 because again Laurel's schedule will be weird because it's not like Jennifer, Alicia, or Kate or someone where they know, okay, for the well, hopefully they go back to 4 or 5 month filming and not 8, and they'll know, oh, okay, we're filming from November to I don't know, March, and they need them pretty much, 5 days a week or whatever on set. But Laurel will, like we can see now, she's needed for the first month, and then she has a break for 2 months, and then she's needed. So yeah, I'm sure they're trying to like map out what episode she's in and stuff, or they're probably still writing them. Because I'm pretty sure that they're writing now. Okay, so which one were we in? But I'm still going to go in January or spring, whichever one it is, I'll go. So, yeah, episode 5. Okay, they're in that. These are new. But this makes me, when they don't have a picture, that makes me think too that this is just like extra casting. So, was that 4 that Sophie's family was in? No, it's 3, wasn't it? Because if it was Danny and Sophie's wedding, because we know that there definitely is a wedding. Let's see. This is what I was talking about, the Catriel can raid, that can direct, that we definitely know, like, these are right up to here, because she did, like, we saw the, she directed episode 6, like, she talked about it she did a post on Instagram. Donald Faison's in a lot. So Vanessa Williams is in this one too. So no Laurel in 6. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure 7 onwards isn't up to, yeah, they're not. It's with those two. Maybe they have the same agent or something. Because there was another weird thing I saw. Where's it? Yeah, like these people will all be like, extras or like one line or something. It's weird the way some people are like. It's probably just the way their agent does it. Gigi's brother. The one really weird thing was though, oh, this person was in the previous episode too. And so was that guy. The weird thing was when I looked at this yesterday, that I can't remember which episode it was. I think it was 3 or 4. The cop, the detective, was listed and now they've taken her off. Oh, there's episode 2 with the Sophie's family. Because the cop, and I obviously know this isn't true, but I like to think that the cop, the detective, has like the same like my real last name is the detective's name. And I was like, oh my god, I could so be like, oh yeah, they named a character after me because of all my detective work. I'm only joking. But she was on here because obviously when I see that name, I'm like, notice it. She's gone now, which is weird. Let me just see what you guys said. Deborah said, have you seen Vanessa's Instagram thing? Which one's that? Maybe, let me see, I'll pull it up. And then we can look together. Let me share a different one. Jay. She made off with pen before, so I don't know where she's gone. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did see that. It's a new thing that she's on though. It's not the L Word. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, I saw that yesterday. She said something like how she didn't want to like take her makeup off or something like that. Her makeup looked really, really cool though. Okay, let's go back. Whoa, why am I so big? I don't need to be so big. Okay. Ash, have you heard the latest rumors about a new throuple? Which rumors are these? I don't think I've heard anything about this. I mean, but like, I'm trying to like most of the way that like my stuff that I look at and things are mostly the cast. Like, I don't really read what like I mean like I'm in the Facebook groups. That's pretty much it because there's when people say rumors, like there's been a few things that someone said like, oh, have you heard this? And most of the things that people say are rumors. It's you can trace it back to someone literally making it up. Like there's never any like it's not like someone spotted it. I don't know what this is, so I'm not saying this is the way with this about this throuple thing. I've not heard of it, but a lot of people just will say, like, say I looked right now and I saw, okay, Laurel's not in episode 3, and someone will see that and be like, okay, Laurel's not in episode 3, but can you imagine if Laurel's not in episode 3 because Tina decides that she needs to go to Alaska and like study. I'm just making something so bizarre up to explain that she's gone to study penguins, and then someone later will be like, "Oh, have you heard about Tina and the penguins?" And then someone will be like, "Oh no," and then they'll be like, "Well, Tina's going to," and then they treat that as if it's fact, but it's really just someone saying, "Oh, can you know, imagine if." I don't know whether I'm explaining that right, but I just feel like there's a lot of people saying, like what Kaya just said about her dream, but she's not saying that's happened or that's going, it's just telling a story. And I feel like a lot of like groups and things like that. I don't really see it in the Facebook groups, but it's a lot of people saying, "Oh, I think this is going to happen," and then other people take it as fact. Yeah, Vanessa did look really good in that bit. Her makeup was on point. Bet, Tina, and Gigi or Danny. Well, this could have come from, I don't know, when I did not my last video. I think it was the Easter egg video, maybe, the and I was saying like, oh, I think if there was a bet, and remember I had the flames on the video with the green screen, and I was like, oh, bet Gigi and Danny as a throuple. So that's what I mean. Like somebody could have heard that and then been like, oh yeah, imagine if, and then it gets, it's like Chinese whispers. Oh, hey, Lynn. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it. You're here for a good one, Lynn, because I've got some cool news. Deborah, right to jail. That makes me think of that episode of Parks, right to jail, when the guy is talking about everything like in his country, and they're like, right to jail. So food too hot? Jail. So food too cold? Jail. Tammy, no way Tina having a throuple with anybody. Can you imagine them in a throuple? Like, oh my god. I want to go to see the penguins. What did Devorah said? What did you think about the congrats on being you video? I loved it so much. I cried a little. Oh, that's so cute. So when I saw that, okay, well I'll say what I think of that, and then I'll tell you the cool thing that happened. Um, when that video, like when I was clipping it to post it on my Instagram, Gloria was sitting on my lap, and when I pressed the sound for the video, and it's like, "Congrats, you are lesbian," Gloria was like, I like jumped out of her skin, and then when I was like, um, when you do put it on like Instagram reels, and I put like the little pride ones of them and like the little rainbow dog and stuff, and while I was putting those stickers on and like writing the little bit of text, it's just like screaming, "Congrats, you're a lesbian!" like over and over again. And I was just like, oh my god, if anybody like walks into my house right now and I just have this video like on repeat. But it is really cute, and I love how Stephanie Murphy is like so into it with like, when she was doing the Happy Pride and stuff in the other one. But yeah, I think stuff like that is nice, and just it's like Brittany from All Things Tibet podcast and I were oh, where's my phone? I'll tell you. Um we're talking about oh, I saw Showtime tweet and I thought it was something else. Let me read this thing that she sent me. It's like a little meme thing. It says, the next time it's like someone wrote it on Twitter. The next time you see someone enjoying something that isn't hurting anyone, that's not your cup of tea, instead of saying something negative, train yourself to think to yourself, I'm glad they're happy, and carry on with your life. Which I just think that's so true. And I wish the world was like that, because I don't know, if I see someone enjoying something, especially if there's no harm in it, I'm just like, oh, like good for them. It's like how my friends are about this show. Like they don't watch it and my YouTube and stuff, but they know that it makes me really happy. So like, they'll listen to me or whatever. But I just think that's kind of the way, I don't know, that ties into it. Like making that little video that like makes us all happy, and even just, seeing them, and I think there's going to be a few more little videos like this and stuff, and it's just like a nice thing. Like I don't get how anybody could ever say anything like bad about it and stuff. Like it's just those little things, like it's putting a little bit of positivity and like good energy out into the world. And there's so many places that videos, like a little video like that, where celebrities are saying things like that, and people that we really like obviously are fans of and enjoy watching. Like there are people in the world that absolutely would adore that and adore to hear that, will be exposed to anything like that because of the way some places in the world are. So I just don't know how anybody could find any like malice or like say anything bad about something like that. Like I think it's great that the show and Showtime or whomever's idea it was is doing something silly and fun but also positive for the community. Oh, Deborah, I absolutely adore Parks and Recreation. It's one of my favorite shows. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I can't even tell you which cast member is my favorite, because I love them all. I love them all. I watch it all the time. I watch it normally every night before I go to sleep. Actually, Ron Swanson's my favorite. Okay, so Lynn, we were just going through all the IMDb pages for each episode, because they have updated episodes 4, 5, and 6. So we've got 1 through 6 now, that like you can see the guest stars and stuff. So yeah, Laurel only seems to be in 1, 5, and 6 so far. I'm just catching up on what you guys said. Oh yes, that is so cute. Yeah, this is the thing. Lynn said that doesn't bode well for Tibet. Maybe dragging it out to season 3. I mean, I think I said something similar to this last week, that I just can't imagine them getting them together. Certain, like if something did happen in season 2, I think it would be right at the end. Like it would be a cliffhanger or something, because this is the second season of the show, like, and I think I can't remember what video I said this in, but the thing is, I if they got together now, and I have like said this a good few times, that we, like everyone who's in this live, the majority of people who come to my channel are like L Word top tier super fans, because there's like, I can even see it in my own analytics that whenever the teaser came out, like, there's so many people that came to my channel that in the past year and a half have not been there, because they are only like active when the show's on TV. So think about all those people that watch the show, but they're not like interacting with it a lot. And the fact that we would still watch the show. Like, I would watch the show if they were all, painting a room, like, I wouldn't care. But there are a lot of people who are only there for, like, the exciting storylines and the drama and things like that. So, although we would definitely still watch if, like, Bet and Tina got together in season 2 premiere, then they're gonna want to make, like, everything that happened in the original with them, like, like season 4, where it was like when Bet's going to get the sign and they're having the speech, and then when they had the conversation out by the pool and like Bet's upset, and then when Bet's going to get the sign and like she accidentally kisses Tina, or not so accidentally, like when she's walking out the door, and like all that just like built up and built up even more, and just made Shebar that even more satisfying. So I just think that there's going to be a lot more stuff like that, because at the end of the day, it is a TV show. And although some of us are here for anything, that I just think they will, you know, get the drama. And I will never, ever, ever stop saying this, but I just really, really, at the end of the day, like I've been saying this since the beginning, I really believe in, well, Jennifer, Kate, and Leisha as like the high trinity, but Jennifer and Laurel, like the way, like actors do not talk about their work and the characters and all this stuff. Oh, Jasquita, bye. Sorry, I just saw you saying you have to leave soon. Um, Actors don't talk about their work this way. Like, if you look at like people on big shows, especially, I mean, there are rare people like the Friends cast and stuff, but usually, like a show that I absolutely love, that Jennifer loves, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think I talked about this a little bit last week too. The In a way, I feel like she resents the show, like, she wants nothing to do with the reboot, like, she won't even sometimes, I told that story last week about the thing I have that's signed by her, and Charisma Carpenter was in the show, was like, "Oh my god, yeah, like, normally she won't sign Buffy stuff," and there's loads of people who resent the characters they play, and then you have Jennifer and Laurel, who have come back to the reboot, come back and are involved even more. Jennifer's an executive producer and all this stuff. Like, I mean, you guys have seen the interviews too. Like, they are very, very invested, and I just honestly like have total faith in them. Oh, bye, Deborah. Sorry, I didn't see you guys until you. Just trying to read everything that you guys said. Yeah, Emma, you're right. They did say that there's going to be another cliffhanger this season. I mean, most shows do have cliff. That was very, very common. I mean, I guess now it's either a cliffhanger or they like spend the last episode wrapping everything up like nicely. Oh, hey, Barbara. Oh, you're on your break. Thanks for coming on your break too. Okay, so I'll tell you, snip this bit out of the stream because sometimes when you come to the stream, you get some exclusive content because you know I want to tell you guys, but obviously it's not like a DL or anything, but just putting if they But the one thing I don't know whether I don't think Emma Lopez, like 3 days ago, she commented on. So if Emma Lopez is rewatching, you are awesome because she sent, like, I don't know whether she sent an email or commented or something, that she sent like a message to Showtime, like like saying something nice about me. So I did reach out to Showtime, like, must be about 3 weeks ago now, and I basically um was really like, hey, love you guys, and was seeing if it was possible to get um screeners, like, see the episode like a day or two early. They normally do like give screeners to like TV critics and stuff like that. Not I'm not saying I'm a TV critic, but they've now started giving them out to YouTubers and things like that. I think it's a real long shot from me to get one because I'm a really, really small channel, but I know that Autostraddle gets screeners for their podcast, but I'm not sure what. Obviously, I don't know what their audience gets because that I'm just not to be on my soapbox, but that's why, like, and I mean, I'm not the only YouTuber who does this. Like, people complain about me saying it in videos, but every single YouTuber asks people to subscribe. Like, I don't know why there's some people that like are like shocked by this information that YouTubers ask you to subscribe or ask or like talk about themselves. And it's like, this is the point of the thing. And I mean, like, it's not supposed to mean a lot, but like your subscribers is like your views are always way more, but your subscribers is like a flash look at you, and like sometimes that's how people like this will gauge you on like what your subscribers are. So I don't know. I always think of it as I'll subscribe to someone if I watch them a lot because it's like, you know, what you do for all the content they give you, like subscribing it's not like you have to pay or anything. So that's why I do, because the more subscribers you get, the more it is possible that things like that could happen. But anyway, what I was saying was I did ask for screeners, but I don't think that will happen because maybe I don't know, by like season 4 if I've got a lot more subscribers. Oh, Kaya said it doesn't matter what it is, Ash. They noticed your channel, which means they probably noticed all our fan crazy ideas, theories about the show, and I hope they'll use that knowledge wisely. That's the one thing that I was like, they must have watched at least something because they like the second thing they asked me was, are you based in the UK? And like, if you listen to me, like it's hard to work out where I'm from. And obviously anybody could live anywhere. So they must have at least like gone through the post or like looked. Yeah, they do get screeners at Autostraddle because I know that back when the original show was on, they used to talk about it, and Chris and Slicey from the L Word Online, they told me that Autostraddle did, but then also, not the podcast about the old L Word, the podcast that I think it's Drew and I can't remember the other woman's name that does it. But when they did episode 6, I remember Drew saying, "Oh, now we know why we didn't get a screener for this episode, because they didn't want them obviously to like know about Tina." So to Ellen back definitely gets it, and then the other, well, maybe it's the same one and they just all use the screen, or like I'm sure it's a digital copy, but yeah, Autostraddle will definitely get them. I mean, I'm assuming they'll get them this season because surely if they had it before. Oh, thanks, Jacques. Yeah, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for all your kind words. I mean, it just honestly just blows me away. Like, and this channel, like, and that's all happening. Like, it is. I'm just a person sitting here talking. It is you guys, and you guys subscribing and liking and commenting and engaging with me. And like, I always say this, like, I'm really lucky to be the face of this channel, but I think of this channel as all of us, because without all of you, it's nothing. Like, it really isn't. So whatever happens, like, if it's a little shout out or if it's something way cooler, like, it's always going to be all about how we can all possibly, incorporate everything and bring you guys along for whatever ride I can. And then, I'm like with Laurel's thing, and then hopefully I've talked like to a few of you I know about this, about when I go to the US, whenever I travel, I'm always going to be like, who wants to meet up? And I'd love to take you guys to dinner and stuff. So that all still stands with Laurel's thing. No matter when it happens or when it's rearranged for, it absolutely will be going. Kaya, thank you so much. That's so sweet. You are the sweetest. Thank you. You guys are so cute. But see, things like that, like, you guys are just so nice and the best. I love this channel. I talk about it all the time and like talk about, like, a lot of my like friends in real life, they all like know you guys as if like, I have this little group of like friends, and say, oh, so and so said this and that. And I was with my best friend Claire, that has been in a few videos, yesterday, and I was telling her all about how we're so excited for the new season and everything. And even I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I was in the chemist in the pharmacy, and one of the girls in there that like I'm like friendly with, like I talk to her a lot when I go in, and she's like, "Isn't your show coming back soon?" They all talk about the L Word as if like it's my personal show that like I run, because no one else over here is like, there's a few people that watch it, but yeah, it'd be interesting. I wonder what that, they said it was Pride art, so I'm really interested to see. So my it's gonna arrive at my sister's house. My sister, I think I said this last week, but my sister said that she'll come on live. Both my sisters are coming over in the summer, but my youngest sister, she's going to be here for like 6 weeks. And then she comes on the 16th of July. And then my other sister and my nephews come. They come the day of the L Word premiere on the 8th. So I was like, oh, it's good that it's coming out a bit early. But yeah, I think that we got everything that I honestly, apart from that little video and then the updates here, it's been a little bit of a slow one again. So, because last week there was like nothing either. So, gosh, I'm going to be a little bit sad if this time next week we don't have a trailer. It must. Maybe I should do. What do you guys think about maybe like a little like the remember I did the well the date didn't end up being in May, but if I did a giveaway for picking the date for the actual trailer. Oh yeah, you'll definitely wait till you see my sisters. Oh my gosh. My sisters are gorgeous. And then my middle sister, because I'm the oldest, my middle sister, she is the sweetest. Her name's Jenny. And she has 3 boys. And so I'll put like a cute pic of it because obviously we'll take some good pictures when they're here. And then my youngest and her Jenny's husband is like one of my really close friends from school. We went to boarding school together from like 11 until 17 because I like skipped a year at school, and then when I went to Florida for university, I was there for a year, and then he was like, "Oh, I've been thinking about going to because he's from South Africa, and he was like, "Oh, I want to go to uni in America," and I was like, "Oh, come stay with me and see," and then he ended up coming and going to university with me too, and Jenny's 3 years younger than me, and she always had a crush on Dale, her husband, and Dale had a crush on my girlfriend. It was a disaster, but it was fun. I mean, it's really funny. But and now, like, obviously they have the 3 kids, and then my youngest sister, her name's Vicky, but like when nobody calls her Vicky, like we call her Joe, and her husband's American, and she's 6'1", and her husband's 6'5", and I'm 5'2", and then like Vicky's 5 years younger than me, Jenny's 3 years younger than me, and then my brother Cameron, he is almost 15 years younger than me, and we have this. Both our parents are the same parents, and Cameron, I've talked a little bit about him. He's like my son, so, and he's really tall too. So I'm like the short one. So yeah, you guys will see some my cute nephews. My oldest nephew is like a clone of Cameron when he was younger, so they're all really cute. But yeah, I think I'm the other thing that I was saying there is I'm really surprised that they haven't updated all of the episodes like casting because it's getting close. And then also it's strange that they haven't done the titles. So hopefully next week they'll finish them all. And is it The Shy on at 10 p.m. on Showtime now? I say the day of the last episode will air. The L Word training. But the Shy doesn't finish until I think it finishes like July 20, like it's really close to when they normally don't do that. They normally release the trailer before. Gee, what are you doing? Like so when episode 1 of the L Word airs, the episode will air, and then they show the trailer for next week straight after. But when it's a new series like that's coming, they always release the trailer like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday during the week. So yeah, because I remember whenever Alicia and Kate originally said the show was going to come back in summer, and then and it was on live, and we were like, we worked out, I think it's July 25th the Shy finishes, and then that's when we were saying, oh, the show's going to come back the 1st or the 8th, and then remember how I got that exclusive news about the 8th, and then when I said it, no one believed me, and that ended up being true. And then all of the mainstream media went and reported the people who had just copied the date off me and didn't credit me. And then the mainstream media copied it off them but credited them. So I can never win. It's like all the people that cut the watermarks off. It really annoys me. And then when people take stuff from like your content and either recreate it exactly as that and don't credit, or I don't know. It's just, it drives me crazy. I'm watching Generation Younger cast, but it's well done. Oh, is that on Showtime, Lynn? I think I saw that. The T is like a plus. Oh, the Shy finale is August 1st. Ah, okay, Nikia. I keep seeing good things about the Shy. I think I'm gonna watch it. Has anybody got any good show recommendations? I am desperate for a show. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of too, Lynn, because Julesy has like really good pictures. People do that a lot. One time there was someone who was taking like it was like Julesy, the L Word Online, me, and like loads of other people's, and they were just like putting them up, but like photoshopping everyone's watermark out. And I never normally say anything, like I just privately seethe, but I did say something to this person, and they were so rude, like so rude, but like I had written in the comments like, "Oh, please don't take the watermark off," and they were nice in the comment, and then in the DM they were like swearing at me and stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, it's so weird. I just like, even if like when the episode titles came out, like someone told me this on Twitter, so whenever I shared about it, like I credited them. I don't get that, the way some people, they don't, or they like try and make it. Like I saw the other day, those like silly memes that I make like about the L word. I see people like make like mine will go out, like I'll do one, and then 2 days go by, and then someone will recreate it exactly the way it is and change, like, I don't know, the to an a or something. And I'm just like, you could have at least waited like a week or two. Anyway, I'm just nitpicking. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Sarah Shahi one. Well, I mean, it has Sarah Shahi in it, so I'm sure that I'll at least like looking at it. So yeah, I just need like a really good show that hacks. No, I haven't watched that. The last really good one that I got into was Succession. I've rewatched it like 3 times. I have like a thing about rewatching stuff. Like I will rewatch TV and movies all the time. Apparently it's like an anxiety thing, which it could possibly be because I have really bad anxiety, and they say that when you rewatch things, it's like a comfort thing because you know how it ends. Like my favorite movie is Jurassic Park, and I have watched Jurassic Park every week for, I don't know, close to what? Well, like 25 years. Yeah, Mayor of Easttown, Kaya. Oh, so good. That show was great. I love Kate Winslet. City on a Hill. I saw that advertised. Hacks is amazing. Gene Smart. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check that out. Hacks out. American Horror Story. I could never get into that. I watched like because I really like Sarah Paulson, obviously. Um, I really wish Sarah Paulson would do the L Word, because I just think that Holland Taylor connection that she possibly could. Uh, I'll hopefully find something good. But a lot of the shows, thankfully, are coming back. Because there was that awful drought of nothingness. So yeah, hopefully the with the L Word being back, it's going to fill up a lot of a lot of the schedule. So I don't know, unless you guys have any last thoughts or feelings, I shall be on my merry little way. Oh, I think Hacks, is it on Showtime or HBO? Sonia, thank you. You're crazy. Page shed. I'm getting really concerned about the lack of advertising for the show. I see stuff on the actor's social media, but other than that, I don't see anything. Showtime have no ads on social networks. Yeah, I really think it'll all start next week now that like it's basically like a month and a week away. So they do always, I mean, last season was different because it was the first season of it being out. So they're always going to go bigger for the first season. Like you'll see that with Dexter this year, and even how there has been like little teasers for Dexter because they're trying to make people aware that the show is coming back. But they I mean, we have to get a trailer next week. We just have to, like, otherwise like what's going on? So yeah, I if it's this time next week and there's no trailer, I'm gonna be like, what is happening? But those little videos too, like the one we were talking about before, they they always start out with little things like that to kind of like get people fired up. So yeah, I know it's I wish that we would get, especially because it's been such a long time since we've had anything. So for fingers crossed, big time, that this time next week we have our trailer. Ah, Kaya, thanks so much. And yeah, big thank you to Kaya. Thank you for the super chat. That is so sweet of you. And thank you for asking people to like the video. Thank you. It's really nice. And yeah, don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to be subscribed. If you're in this live and you aren't subscribed, what are you doing? I'm joking. Lynn just said Rosanne's back on social media. So when I saw that, I was like, they're ramping up, they're getting ready, because yeah, I'm sure that wasn't her decision to come back. I'm sure there's something like in her contract about that. So yeah, I think that we're right there. We're about to cross the line, ready to go, get everything. It's going to be so good when we start getting everything. But as always, thank you for coming to the live and just being the absolute best. You guys are awesome. I love you so much. And yeah, just have a great weekend. Be safe, be good, do nice things, be good to people, be good to yourself, chill out, have some me time, watch some shows you want, stay cozy, give your pets a big hug and a kiss, and I will see you guys next week. I'll have a video out at the weekend too, and yeah, be good to yourselves. I love you very much, and yeah, I'll be back very soon with some more news, hopefully, and a trailer. All right. I love you guys. Be good. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.